Hey guys, it's Danny, and today I am on here to show you guys what all I got at Comic-Con. This is stuff that me and my husband bought. I don't have any of the stuff that my kids got, just because I didn't want to go in the rooms and go get it. But this is stuff that me and my husband got at con. And first off, hold on. Sorry, I had to sneeze. First thing I got was this autograph from Sean Patrick Flannery, this gentleman right here. Obviously, he was in the movie The Boondock Saints. I love this movie, so my husband got this for me. It was so funny because he just went ahead and got it for me while I was walking around, because him and our younger son were walking around and I was walking around with our older son, and they walked by his booth and there was nobody there. There wasn't a line, or there's only one or two people in line. So my husband was like, you know what? Let's go. So I was like, oh, that's super sweet of him. So he got me that. And then this is an art print I bought from a local woman named Blanca. And it is The Nightmare Before Christmas. And it's when Sally jumps out of the window and then she lands and she's all broken. And I love finding art like this. Yeah, it's from The Night Before Christmas. I mean, I don't always buy Night Before Christmas art, but I do love that movie. And I love it when I find stuff that's not something that I've seen before, or something that everyone's done. It's not just a picture of Jack and Sally embracing on the swirly hill. You know what I mean? It's not like that. Everybody does that, and this is something different. And this is probably my new favorite piece of art, mostly because after I bought it and I hung it up on the wall, my oldest son walks up to me and he goes, Mom? He goes, that looks like a crime scene photo. And I'm like, you know what? He's kind of right. It really does. And now that makes it my favorite. My husband also got a piece of artwork from that same local woman. And this is Bender and Bimo. And my husband, he loves Bender. I love Bimo, so it kind of worked out for both of us, but I just think it's super cute. And I like how they both have on cowboy hats. So that's what my husband got. And then there's a local man. His name is Raymond Gay. And he is an artist who does comic book covers. He designed legitimate comic book covers for Spawn, Gunslinger Spawn, and The Last Ronin, the Ninja Turtles Last Ronin. And he came to con, I think he came to con not last year, but no, maybe it was last year. I think he came to con last year. My husband also got a big art print, or a big an art print that he did of a Ninja Turtle that he assigned also. But my husband wanted some comic books, and so my husband bought these 2 comic books, and then he signs them for free. And I put them both in this big frame. So the autograph is right there, and the autograph is right there. So he got these 2 comic books signed by the artist who did the covers. And I must say, I think this cover is so freaking badass. It's freaking sick, and I love this one. I like this one too, but this one is just, I don't know, there's something about it I like way more. So, and then, as always, we stopped by the little front desk where you get your swag bag if you bought a weekend pass or a VIP pass, and they sell those little pieces of swag. So for $5, I always go and we get 4 of the little enamel pins, because each of my kids get one, me and my husband get one, and then we buy one for my mom. And this was this is the only one that has the year on it, so this is definitely from 2024. and it had like this dragon, which is very realistic. And Raymond Gay actually designed this because they also, if you bought the VIP tickets, which were like $200, you got an art print of this, like a big art print of this, and it said that he had actually designed it, but they used the same design for the pins, so that's pretty cool. And then, of course, as we always do, we went and saw the Lego Man. And I don't know what the real name of his booth is. It's just my youngest son had always called him the Lego Man because he has a booth and he sells Lego people, and he also sells magnets. Like, I always get magnets from him. And then my oldest son sometimes will get Lego people, but my youngest son always makes sure he has a 20 for the Lego Man, because the Lego people are $5 each, or they're 5 for $20. So you buy 4, you get 1 for free. And every once in a while, this time, me and my husband partook, and then like at Horror Fest, me and my husband partook. So because usually he doesn't want 5 Lego people, he only wants like 2 or 3, so then he lets me pick out a couple. So, but first off, my husband got from Demon Slayer, from the Swordsmith Village, got Master Chief. My husband loves Halo. And he got the Predator. And then I picked out for mine, from Demon Slayer, I got Enmu. And then last year I got Jack and Sally. And then this year he also had this one, which was like the Pumpkin King, Halloween Town. And then, so I thought this one was cool. So, and then magnet wise, from the Lego Man, which these are also, I think, 5 for $20. I got this one. I have this one, and I just dropped it, that says Point Pleasant and has the Mothman on it, because I love the Mothman. Usually I always get 5. I don't always keep all 5. Sometimes I buy them for gifts for other people. But usually I'll pick out one, my husband will pick out one, and both my kids will pick out one that they like. And then sometimes I'll either pick out another one, or like, oh, this one is going to be like a gift for somebody. So I picked out that one. My husband picked out this one. This is No Disassemble, and has Johnny 5 on it. I technically picked out this one, but my youngest son loves it because he loves Mario. But it is Bowser and Princess Peach, like Jabba the Hutt and Slave Leia. Freaking love it. My oldest son has recently become obsessed with Supernatural, and he picked out this one. I'm trying to so you don't get the glare, but yeah, he picked out this one from Supernatural. They did have the other mugshot too for Sam, but my son was like, no, this one, because it's hilarious. I was like, yeah. And then this one is probably my favorite. My favorite magnet I've gotten. I don't know if it's my favorite one out of all of them that I have, but this is my favorite one I definitely got from this 5. And it's Skeletor. And it says Live, Laugh, Love. And it makes me giggle. And I love it. And what's funny is I'm almost certain my oldest son also has an enamel pin that is a heart that's got Skeletor on it that says Live, Laugh, Love. That he got, that he was just like, because it's freaking hilarious. And I'm like, it is. We also went and visited the this booth. They make these. This man and his wife, and they are called Zoodoo dolls. And you can look them up on Instagram, and they are super cool. So I got my husband a little alien shrunken head, and there's their like logo on there. It even says dolls on the other side. I didn't notice that, but they like have a little tag on them. And I got him a little alien shrunken head. And then I got me a little zombie shrunken head. And he's got his little, and then I love that his eyeball is also loose, like on purpose, and I love him. And these are pretty cool. They have full-size dolls, obviously. I just thought the little shrunken heads were cool. And I got 2 of those. But I'm almost certain because we're going to another con in June, we're going to Anime El Paso in June. I think it's the 22nd and the 23rd. I'm pretty sure it's the 22nd and the 23rd. Because that's where my oldest son wants to go. That's what he wants for his birthday's tickets. So we're going to go. And also, we probably would have went anyway because it's super fun. If they're there, I think I might, depending on who they have, but I've been wanting a full-size Zoodoo doll from them for a while. So I think when I go in June, if they're there, I'm definitely going to get me a Zoodoo doll. So, and then the last thing that I got was I bought myself a cup. I got myself one of those glass can cups with the lid, and then it comes with a straw. This was $20, so it's not bad. I got this from Zombie Boutique. That was what their name of their booth was. And they also included a free straw cleaner, which was really nice. So here is, this is Oogie Boogie Coffee. And it's got like some Oogie Boogies. And then it's got like how on a drink cup, your order, and then it's Oogie Boogie again with the little Oogie Boogie coffee, and then some more Oogie Boogies, some spider webs and stuff. So I love this thing. I'm going to use this, I think, all the time. There are a few imperfections in the wrap they used, but really that's just, I try not to be too nitpicky, you know, because some people are like, oh, it's not perfect. But at the same time, I'm like, meh. So I also kind of like that it's not super perfect because then I'd be afraid to use it. But I freaking love it. I think it's super cute. It was $20, again, from Zombie Boutique. And it came with the lid and the straw. Because I do know sometimes when you go to cons and stuff, you really got to look because a lot of places sell cups like this or like water bottle type things that are like metal that are like that also have like the wraps on them and stuff, and like with resin and stuff too. But you have to look because a lot of them will be selling not all like the same designs, but they'll be selling similar designs. But you really got to look because some of them are more expensive. Like I said, this was $20, which I think was quite reasonable. But you also have to look because sometimes they show them with like the lid and the straw. But then when you go to pay, they're like, oh, the lid and the straw cost extra. Sometimes it's like, oh yeah, this whole thing was $20. And then sometimes you go up and they're like, oh, did you want the lid and the straw? You know, because that's like an extra, like say $5 or something. So you do gotta watch out because sometimes they do that. And I'm not saying that that's bad or that they shouldn't do that. I'm just saying sometimes it's not as apparent as you would think. So, but again, I love it. And I have already drank out of this. I had my coffee in it yesterday. Obviously hand wash only. They actually didn't say that. They said they recommend hand wash only, but they didn't specifically say I couldn't put it in the dishwasher, but I ain't gonna put it in the dishwasher ever. Like, this is gonna be a hand wash only cup. So But yeah. Oh, and that's the other thing. Those types of cups and all the tumblers and anything you can buy at con like that are almost certainly going to be hand wash only. So if you're looking at the cups, always keep that in mind. Always assume everything is hand wash only. And if that's not the kind of life you live, just don't buy the cup or just buy it and don't use it. Because that my oldest son kind of did that at the very first con we went to. He bought himself a tumbler that was Demon Slayer that had Nezuko on it, and he has it on his shelf in his room, and I don't think he has ever used it. And I even asked him about it, and he's like, no. He's like, he basically was like, it's too pretty to use. I was like, that is your decision, you know? So anyway, though, that is everything we got at con. We didn't get a ton, but we got some stuff and we had fun. And we were a little bit, you know, we had so much fun and everything was so great. We only went for one day, which is usually what which we do sometimes go both days, but this time we only went one because there just wasn't a lot of like the people that were there. We didn't want to see a lot of the people that were there. So it wasn't like other times where it's like, yeah, there's like 6 or 7 of the guests that we want to see. Because there was only 3, we were able to knock that out in like super quickly. So it was not as time consuming. So, and then Anime El Paso, we're only going to go on the Saturday, I think. But it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait for that. That one will also be fun. And I will have another one of these for that. Yeah. So I will talk to you later. Bye. Oh, really quick though. If you guys go to cons in your area, like, you know, tell me about them. Like, you know, if you guys have gone to cons in the past and you have like autographs that you've gotten, like, let me know like your favorite autograph, or, you know, or if you have someone who like would be like your like top holy grail like person you'd love to see at a con, or something like that. That would be super fun. All right, talk to you later. Bye.